Hello, welcome to the Man Up program. Look, this is not only going to be interactive, we're going to take you from habits to principles. And look, I want everybody to leave refreshed, revived, and renewed so you can actually help somebody else. High level of expectation for success today, but you got to take ownership and accept responsibilities, not only for your actions, but the actions of our kids and the younger generation around you. You should be a beacon of light that everyone aspires to be. Failure is an inside job. However, it still takes a village to raise a child. Most kids' behavior is a direct reflection of the product of their environment. And as men and women, we are role models and we give out positive or negative charges. There are 3 things you can do today to get 7-star results. That's right, today. Just to become 7-star. Now you got to practice, but today you can actually start doing it. And as a bonus, I would like to give you access to several videos and my free PDF on finding your passion. This is my free gift to you for purchasing this program. And look, all you got to do is click on the link below to access it. And what you can do is have a 7-star. You too can have a 7-star attitude. Now, you've heard of the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's Matthew 7:12. And I'm sure you may have even heard the platinum rule, do unto others as they would have done unto themselves. Now, that is a great rule. I mean, that's almost, but it's not the highest rule. There is one rule I'd like to introduce you that is more profound. And guess what? I wrote it myself to epitomize the level of excellence that you should maintain. And I like to call this the 7-star rule. See, that's do unto others as God expects you to do unto them. See, that's a whole nother level. Now, see, that's treating people each and every day how God would treat them. We would have less stress. We would have better relationships. We would have better marriages. And you know what else we would have? We would have some peace around here. If only we would operate each and every day by the 7-star rule. Now, I would like to introduce you what I call the AAA mindset. It's attitude, awareness, and action. And I want you to say an affirmation that's going to appear on the screen momentarily. You put it on your phone, you can print it out. We're going to say it together, by the way. You can post it up, you can save it to your computer, or put it on any electronic device you desire, as long as you post it where you can see it. And I want you to say this every morning, during lunch, and right before you go to bed. Now, you're looking for an accountability partner, to be honest, so you can make sure that you hold yourself accountable and say it. You want to do this for 5 days. And what I like about this, it's really simple. And I think once you say it, you'll have an EA mindset. That EA mindset, that's an enhanced attitude. Now let's talk about this. I'm going to say this affirmation. I want you to say it with me, and I want you to read it. It's going to be on the screen. I will operate in an EA mindset. I will elevate my attitude to one of positive excellence at all times. I will enhance my awareness of my environment, and I look for opportunities to create positive change. I will encourage myself and others to take action to create positive, impactful actions that change lives. I will empower accountability, not only for others, but more importantly, for myself. And see, some of you may have heard AAA in Texas. I mean, if you haven't, then you should know that AAA is pretty much the highest quality. That's what people think. That's what they have elevated their customer service experience to. People think of them and they say they're going to be there within 5 or 10 minutes. That's what it seems like, because their service is so good, so superior to others, that it's a well-known logo around the United States. Now, we don't have to remember War and Peace, and we definitely don't need to remember but 3 words or 3 phrases. It's called the AAA mindset. This is what you should have: attitude, awareness, and action. And what this boils down to is basically having an excellent, caring attitude towards others. They should feel your caring heart by the way you walk, talk, and carry yourself. And then you need to enhance your awareness of your surroundings so you can notice things like the things that are out of order before they are broken, or if they are broken, you can take notice of what excellence should look like and take care of it. I mean, be responsible for whatever action that you have, which is the next one. See, it takes just a simple picking up of a piece of paper on the floor, whether it's in your house, your church, your school, or even a public building. See, that's a good test of what would grandma say. I always like to do that. What would grandma say? So if you saw something on the ground in her house and it was dirty, what would grandma say? Grandma would say, pick it up, child. Pick it up. What are you going to leave it on the floor for? If you're in a party environment, or you're in some environment you shouldn't be in, and it was going to make you go to jail, all you got to do is say, what would grandma say? And if grandma is not around, what would whoever you look up to say? If you don't have a grandmother, simply insert the person you respect the most. That's all you got to do. What would they say? See, when you're aware of your surroundings, you can meet people's needs or understand what they are before they even happen, before they even know they need it. But you know what you have to do? Once you're aware that something is wrong, someone's having a bad day, then you got to take some action. The next thing, you should encourage action to improve your environment. You should encourage yourself. Don't just look at a piece of paper, for example, that's on the floor. Pick it up. If you don't pick it up, who's going to pick it up? If you don't take action, who are we waiting on? Who will? And finally, if you do those three things, it should empower you to take accountability, for continuous accountability, not only for yourself, but for others. And you can bless others too by being blessed. See, I like to look at it like this. Are you adding value to people? Or are you devaluing the environment that you're in? That's really what it boils down to. And I want you to understand that this program, I know what you're thinking, so what's in it for me? Lou Hughes, Chief Leaderologist, what is in it for me? And I'm glad you asked, because I want you to be in a situation where you can elevate, enhance, engage, encourage, and enrich others. And that's really what it boils down to, elevating the perception of the way everyone views you. Second, enhancing your image among all believers and non-believers. People want to know your secret sauce. And third, you got to engage more people, which will create appreciation for who you attract. Next, if you can do that, you can encourage others to elevate their game because of the picture you portray on the outside. They'll want to know what's on the inside. And finally, you will enrich your own personal life and change the next generation. That's what's in it for you. Now, we got our first Man Up activity. Now, see, I can't just leave you with this online program. I need you to take action. I need you to enter the date, the day, and the time you will say this affirmation. See, your schedule is probably busy. You may have school. If you're listening as a young adult, you may have work or business. If you're an adult listening to this, you want to teach your children. Whatever the case may be, if you don't plan it in your day, then it really is not a focus item for you. So whether you got to put it on your phone, put it on your calendar, whatever digital or written communication that will serve as a reminder to you to do the affirmation morning, at lunchtime, and at bedtime. Look, you can make it fun. Remember, you are modeling behavior.